What's up, you guys? Alright, today is May 26, 2022. It is 16:17 local time, or 4:17 p.m. We are in the city of San Bernardino right now. Going to be dropping this loaded trailer that I have here in the drop yard, and then swapping it with an empty. And I'll be going over to the Walmart DC in Colton, place I go to so often. I knew I was going to probably end up going there after the developments, which I'll tell you about in a bit here. That's how trailers get tagged, is sitting like that in bad areas for too long, whatever. Okay, so the last load you saw me pick up was a two-bagger pickup in Singer, California and Exeter, California. That load was going to Royal Palm Beach, Florida. And I told you right from the get-go when I picked that one up, it was highly likely I was going to get swapped off the load or have the load rescheduled for delivery, because there was no way possible for me to make on-time delivery myself. Alright, this is Tippecanoe Avenue coming up here. The next slide up will be Del Rosa, and that's where we'll be making a right turn. Right now we're eastbound on 3rd Street. If that helps you at all, if you know much about San Bernardino area. You're going to see the corner of a drop yard coming up here right before this next light. Alright, anyway, as it was, I ended up getting swapped off that load in Santa Rosa, New Mexico at the TA truck stop there. I wanted to stop there because when I did a post-trip inspection on that trailer, when I shut down in Yucca, Arizona, I found a nail in the left rear outer trailer tire. And it wasn't leaking audibly, but it did have, I have an old bottle of Febreze here that has soapy water in it. I sprayed the bottle on it, the soapy water solution on it, and it was bubbling up, so it was definitely leaking, but just very slowly. So I had made plans. I'm going to go ahead and shut down at the end of my next shift at the TA in Santa Rosa. You know, it's not too much more than 600 miles, maybe 605-ish, whatever, from Yucca to there. I don't much like stopping in Tucumcari, so I decided to shut down in Santa Rosa instead. And while I was on my way there to Santa Rosa, got asked if I could make it to either Santa Rosa or Tucumcari and swap with a team truck that could actually deliver that load on time. So I went, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down in Santa Rosa, and I'll see if I can get it fixed there. After the tire changed, because the nail was on the outer tread of the tire, and if it's on the outer or inner treads, usually the tire shops will not plug the tire. They'll only replace it. So I already knew they were going to want to replace it, but the amount of time it took to actually get into the bay, they had me pull up to the bay, but never actually pulled me in. At the same time, the other driver showed up with his teammate. So I never got and he said he'd rather go ahead and take the load, get it addressed somewhere else. In tight here. I don't recognize her. Hello.
Can I get your name?
Scott?
Is it empty or loaded?
Loaded. seen her before. I'm positive I've never seen her before, so I'm guessing she's new. Alright, and you guys know how often I'm here at this yard. I do have one other JCT driver here trying to find an open spot to back into as well. And I do see a few other drivers over here. Let's see, where's this guy gonna go for? I see a spot right here behind the back of this JCT guy, but I can't tell if he's going for that spot or if he's gonna go for a different one. Is he setting up a 90? I can't tell if he's just setting up a 90 or if he's looking for a better spot. I don't know. I'll stay here and wait till I know what he's doing. I don't really care how tight the spot is. I just want him to make a decision so I have a freaking clue what the hell he's up to. I don't want to start setting up for a spot that turned out that he's going for the same spot or something. What are you doing? I'm not sitting here all day. If you can't make up your mind what you want to do, I'm going. I'm not playing guessing games with you, dude. Alright, we're going to rotate in there just nicely. Should have a really good angle here. Sure I have a better. Should be good there. Just want to be sure I'm getting too close to that trailer on the blind side. Yeah, now I'm getting a little bit too close to the one on the sight side. Of that pad there. Good there. Okay, so I'm going to drop this trailer here. I'll let them know that there's an auto inflate hose missing from this trailer as well. It was also missing one of the clevis pins for slack adjusters. How I'm always finding these things missing, I don't know, but the fact that I acquired it from another driver like that also tells me that the other driver's not doing a good pre-trip. I let the other driver know about it when I told him I'd go ahead and take it. It turned out I was able to buy a new clevis pin and cotter pin for like $3 right there at the TA, and then it's a real easy part to install, so I just went ahead and bought it. Put it in myself, and then everything was hunky-dory there. Auto inflate hose, it's not such a big deal. As long as the trailer, as long as the tire in question is holding air, which was I think the right rear outer, then it's yeah, everything's hunky-dory there. You don't have to have auto inflate, but it's nice to have. It's holding air, so yeah, I told him I'd just go ahead and take it. Not a big deal, but guys, do your pre-trips. If you're not climbing underneath the trailer and looking at stuff, you're not doing your job, all right? Do your job, get underneath that trailer, all right? All right, let me get this thing dropped, and we'll go find it empty. All right, guys, I found it empty, just a few trailers over that I like. Alright guys, so the yard tech here is actually here, so our 7021 is the one I want, which is right here. I didn't think that he'd be here. I thought he'd be getting ready to go home or something, so. But it turns out, yeah, he's here. He says it's a quickie thing, so he can probably take care of it now. Meanwhile, I'm going to get hooked up to this empty here. It is clean and full of fuel, so I don't have to make any other stops except for just go straight to Walmart. Alright, sitting a little on the high side, so go ahead and raise the landing gear or something. Alright guys, so it turns out this is empty here. I did disconnect, I hope. All the way. I knew there was something not right because I thought I saw lights on the trailer a second ago. I'm like, I'm about to make a bad mistake here.
You have 7 hours and 22 minutes of remaining drive time.
Alright guys, couple of things here. One, I don't know when my my dash cam decided to shut off or why. But yeah, when I was getting out to hook up to that trailer, I noticed it was turned off. I don't know why, so I don't know what footage you guys did and did not get. So apologies if oh, this one right here, 6708, he said that it's empty, just got washed out, and that it's good. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook up to it, and we'll tell you more about why I'm not leaving with 7021 like I was originally planning to do in a second. And also going to have some safety info when it comes to coupling, decoupling after that. Good reminder. Alright, I'm going to get hooked up here. Everything should be good there, and the tech already looked at it and says it's good, so the tech says it's good, that I know we're good. Alright guys, we're ready to get going here. I had to wait on another JCT driver to go by so I can pull out. Didn't know what they were going to do. Alright, I decided to tandems back a foot. Well, I didn't have to, but I don't like to drive with them at the 39-foot mark, so I ended up moving them to the 40-foot mark. I don't want an excessive amount of tail swing, so that's why I don't like them any further forward than 40 feet if I don't need them there. The only reason I'll have them there normally is if I have a weight balance issue, or maybe it's it just varies.
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
Alright, we'll get off the property here, and then I'll give you a little bit of follow-up info on all this, and then skip ahead to getting over to Walmart, because I've been there plenty of times, and I don't want the video to be extremely long, so we'll just probably cut to the chase, not like you guys have never don't have any idea how to get there from here, or a lot of you guys who watch me regularly. It's empty. It's empty.
Can I get your name?
Scott. Thanks.
Have a good one.
You too. Alright, we'll get out of here now, and we got almost 43, 47, that's the guy I saw earlier, here, parked here. Okay, so first let's talk about how I almost left with, how I almost messed up my glad hand hoses and pigtail. Problem there, I had another driver talking to me, and usually I don't want to be doing work like that when someone's talking to me. If it's a distraction, there's a chance, there's a better chance I'm going to miss a step. And that's exactly what happened. I've talked in the past about how when you're coupling and decoupling, doesn't matter what order you do things in, just always do it in the same order you always do it in. Because the day, the first minute you miss a step, you're going to completely forget it, and that's how you can end up dropping a trailer, whether you're hooking up or disconnecting. It doesn't matter. You can't have that. You can possibly have that happen. So, and that's what happened there is, you know, I had another driver constantly talking to me at the same time, and I just kind of got fixated on disconnect and disconnect from the trailer and dropped the landing gear and forgot all about the glad hand connections. The only thing that stopped me from having a mess up there was I was looking at the side out my mirror, and I saw the side marker light flashing, and then all of a sudden it turned off. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell? And the side marker light flashing and then turning off told me real quickly, hey, am I still, my pigtail's still hooked up. My pigtail's still hooked up, and that means my glad hand hoses probably were too. Thankfully, I didn't. I caught it quickly enough, but I sure did stretch everything out pretty good. It got to the point where the other end of the pigtail, you know, where it hooks up on my catwalk, actually came unplugged. Actually unplugged on both ends. So yeah, I got lucky there. Just gotta watch out for that stuff. So good safety message for you guys. Don't, you know, try to not be talking to other drivers when you're doing coupling, decoupling activities if you can, to avoid it. Okay, also a lot of you guys with JCT, when you're leaving here going toward Colton, a lot of you guys like to stay here on Tippecanoe, go all the way down to I-10. I do not like to go that way. I'm going to take Mills Street over here to the west. And at the 5-way intersection, I'm going to take Inland Center Drive and get on 215 South there at Inland Center, and then I'll get on 10 West. The other thing that I was just talking related to what we were just doing there, I hooked 7021 originally. I started a reefer pre-trip check on it, started doing my walk around. When I got through talking to the other driver, I go back over to take a look, and I noticed that it failed the pre-trip check. So I had to go through the list of test point data, well, test steps, whatever, and I noticed that it was a pressure check test that failed, and there was also an alarm code P000202 or something along that line about a high-end something along that high-end sensor, or so, I don't remember what it said, but something along that line. So I ended up having to report it and get a different empty instead. That's when the tech, yeah, I was telling the tech about the trailer, asked him if it was something I needed to be concerned with, or should I just drop it? And he said drop it. So, and then he told me about this trailer that I now have, that it's good. So that's how we ended up with this one. Okay, so we don't end up having a really long video here, and I can do more chit-chatting on the way, I think on the way out of there with some of my stuff about like where's this load going to, when's it due, and all that kind of good stuff. I will talk about that probably when we're leaving there with the load, okay? Alright guys, we are now at the corner of Rancho Avenue and Agua Mansa. We're going to be turning right here onto Agua Mansa. Alright, I want to at least show that turn in there because it gives you guys good footage to use. You notice my eyes were glued to that mirror while I was in that turn. I wasn't watching where the tractor, I looked at where the tractor was going briefly, but most of my attention was looking in that right mirror. Those of you guys who are newer to trucking, I don't care how experienced or not experienced you are, glue your eyes to that mirror when you're making those turns. Don't say that you're paying attention to the tandems and look at them one time and then the rest of the time look at the tractor. That's not watching the tandems, trust me. I had a number of trainees who would tell me that, and those same trainees, I had to stop from having accidents because they almost hit stuff because they were not actually paying attention to the tandems even when they thought they were. Important details there for you guys, right? Okay, so this is going to be a drop and hook pickup, I already know. When I got the pre-plan, it said that the trailer, that the load's already ready to go, and you know, just waiting for me. So all I have to do is just show up, drop my empty, grab the loaded, check back out, and off we go into the wild black yonder. The asphalt black, whatever you want to call this color, charcoal or something along that line. Wild blue yonder is Air Force theme song, so the Air Force song, whatever you want to call it. And this isn't blue anyway, so that's why I didn't really want to use blue, so I figured black or gray, whatever, probably be a little bit more fitting color for that. What would you call that, an idiom or something like that? I think it's an idiom. I don't know if I'd even call that a real idiom. I might just be a cliche, or... There are those similar words, but they have... They tend to have particular meanings to them why you use one word or another in context, so I guess I would call it a cliche or adage or something. I don't know. Idiom is something you usually say that, I'm trying to think of a good example of one. Where you, it's a term used to describe, like say an action that you're doing that has nothing to do with what you're actually doing, but when you hear it, you know that's what it means. That's what an idiom is, and I don't know I'd really call that an idiom as far as that is concerned. Alright, I just see this one truck here in front of me that just made the turn. I don't see anybody in the driveway, but it doesn't mean there isn't anybody. This guy's, yeah, there are some other trucks in the lane there. And surprisingly, they're actually using both lanes. Wow. Most of the time, I find that they're only using the left lane and ignoring the right, and this time they're actually using both. What a surprise. Okay, so this will take a few minutes here to get through here, so I'll get checked in and then we'll have some more footage for you here when we're departing the guard shack, right? Alright guys, it is indeed ready to go. Let's go drop her empty in row E or F and go get checked in, go find her loaded, and get out of here. Actually, you know, I might as well keep it in fourth. I don't need to go in too high gear, because the higher the gear I go in, the faster I'm more likely want to go, and don't need to be going very fast in the line. These guys all look like they might be checking in at the Sam's Club office, which is right over here on the left. As far as this guy over here who I was just talking to, they told him door 117, but it looked like he's just checking in there because there's a Walmart drop trailer. I thought there was something weird about that. Because I thought they told him also go check in on the blue side or no, I think he's going, I think they said 241, like the door number that he's docking in at or something. Yeah, I just been here enough all the time. I just thought it was odd that he'd be docking in over here and checking in on the other side, but it's actually the other way around. Then he's checking in over on this side and docking in on the other side. I don't think I'd seen that before. Usually with Sam's Club deliveries, they always deliver them right here on this side. Okay, you have, what is this guy doing? He's waiting on Covenant to, this guy trying to set up a straight back through the, to make sure I'm not blocking the, I want to make sure my trailer's not blocking the lane so people can go by real quick. I think we're all right. I can't tell where my trailer's at in relation to the trailers and trucks that are in the dock doors behind me, so I don't know how much room there is for people to drive past. Now I'm trying to be out of the way so people can do what they gotta do. Yeah, there's room there. So I see an England reefer guy there driving by. Same time, I don't want to go past this spot because I don't know what this guy here is up to. I don't know if he's going to back into this spot here or if he's planning to back into a different one. Alright, so this is one of those good example. Don't try to nose in between other trailers to set up a straight back setup, especially if you can't get it exactly straight back. Because now this guy's in a blindside situation. The trainer is not teaching him right either, because I can see it, his passenger window is rolled up. If he's doing his job properly, he'd be telling him open both of his windows. I don't want to burn yard move time watching this, so, but I can wait. I mean, I'd rather someone get trained at least somewhat properly and get in there safely. I don't need to be getting impatient and causing them to get into panic mode, and because when you get someone into panic mode, that's when accidents happen, and don't want to be a contributor to that. No, I'm good. Good. No, I'm going right here. You're good. You're okay. Alright guys, so here are gonna go now. Covenant, so it turned out the Sikh driver, he wasn't the trainer, he was actually the driver of the other truck, and he was just trying to help the other guy get into his spot. Alright, driving a little bit slower, so I don't want to put myself in drive mode. I don't think, I mean, nothing against Covenant, I just don't think he was properly trained. We got a good angle here. I gotta make sure I'm clear of the other JCT driver's trailer. Alright, let's get this one dropped and then we'll get over there and check in. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we were disconnected. Good to go on pressure. We got 0 pressure. Let's go around the other side and check in now. Okay, so a lot of the problem the guy was having there was some offset between the spot that he tried to nose into, or that he did nose into, and the spot that he was trying to back his trailer into. And he got kind of in a pickle there because there's limited space there for him to maneuver the tractor in a way to where he get the, the tandems are the hardest thing to move, and that's what he needed, was the tandems to get positioned better so he could just line it straight into the door, into the spot. But the tandems were not positioned right, and I had him do a little bit of maneuvering so that he could get the tandems to work their way in there. I had him blindsiding into there a little bit. I was spotting him, and I had to give him just enough tractor angle, out of the spot where it wouldn't jam him up on the trailer to his left. But not so little that the trailer's not gonna get rotating in the right direction for him. So I was a bit of a problem there. We got solved though. Okay, let me get checked in here. Oh, I want out of yard move status. That's what I hate, Qualcomm. Come on! Fuck. Slower. I could watch a sloth move faster than this thing sometimes. Alright, we're going to be looking for trailer 7030. Should be an older trailer, I think. Drop hook. My 14-hour clock is running down now, but I'm not too concerned about that. So I just need to get somewhere down the road with it. It doesn't really matter too much. Trying to figure out who's doing what. This roadies guy trying to back into that spot there, or what? My loaded trailer should be in row Golf or Hotel. That should be on up against the wall over here, or the side facing the wall. Okay, there's nobody coming. I can see through the mirror there. Yeah, even if I only just get to like Yucca or somewhere, I don't really care. I just want to get it down the road where I can get there in 2 more shifts regardless. There is a JCT right here. Which one is that? Nope, not mine. I'm looking for 7030. That's 7380. 7507 over there. 6248. 6465. 7507. I'm going to have to wait for Prime to go by. I see another JCT over on the right. See 7105 over there, just a little bit to the left on the other side on where Prime's at. There's another one a few more spots down. I get this turned, rolled up because that reefer noise is probably making it hard for you guys to hear me. See 6504 over there. I'll have to move around to here to, when he's all the way in, his tractor's going to be sticking out anyway, so we'll wait till he's done doing his forward corrections, and looks like it might be all right there. Yeah. Oh, I'm right next to him. All right. So I'll have to be careful here because I don't want to have, I don't be trying to back in here when he's getting out of his truck or something. Yeah, I got eye contact with him now a little bit. The landing gear up a little bit. I don't feel enough. I mean, there's pressure on it, but I don't know there's enough for my taste on there. Alright, now let's couple in. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Don't really need to scale the load, but I'm going to go ahead and scale it anyway. And check out at Shipper, not consignee. Alright, it's only just over 30,000 pound load, not very heavy. I don't really think it's heavy enough to even be worth scaling, but since there is a scale on here on site already, and it doesn't hurt to know what exactly I'm working with. You know, the BOLs here do usually tend to be pretty accurate. Maybe not right on the money, but usually pretty close to where they should be. So we'll go ahead and check it real quick anyway. I know my weight, my axle weights are going to be fine. All I really care about is the gross weight. 30,000. I should be around 64, 60, about maybe 65,000 pound gross. Just kind of cruise across this at slow speed. Yeah, a little over 11. Yeah, that's not even 40,000 there with that, so we're good. $67, 68. Alright, so about 68,000. So it's more like a 34,000 pound load. And yeah, barely, and they're not even really 30,000 pound loads on the drives or tandems, so no doubt it was good, so we'll call it good. And we'll get out of here. to keep an eye on the right flashers on this trailer. Even with the shim installed, I was having a hard time getting the right side flashers to flash. We'll come up here until my trailer doors are pretty close to that guy's. It should be perfect right there. Gonna end up running over the curb a little bit too, but oh, I say lovely. Alright, I'm gonna be real careful here with this. I don't want to pop that tire, so go real carefully there. There we go. Alright, we're all clear here. I do need to send departure info. So I'll probably go ahead and turn on to Aguamanza Avenue and then end the video and get my departure info sent as well.
You have been transitioned to driving due to exceeding the 20-mile-per-hour limit for yard move.
Forgot to go to off-duty status after I got to the guard shack. Alright, so anyway, this load's going to be going to Paws Valley, Oklahoma. For my sons Christian and Bradley, I know you guys are going to be watching this, so guess what? I'm going to be coming through your area. I don't know what time I'll be coming through, but it'll probably be on the 28th. That will be on, what is that, Saturday? Yeah, it should be Saturday. And I'm hoping to be able to visit you, see you guys for a bit then. What are you guys doing? I don't know who's doing what now. JCT is kind of partially in the other lane, and then I can't tell what this guy with the Walmart trader's got going on. This will be really convenient too, because I can come over here, just stop for a few, send my departure info, and in the video, swap my SD cards out and call it a day. So Christian and Bradley, love you guys. I will plan on hopefully seeing you guys on Saturday. Load's going to be delivered on Sunday the 29th. No, let me out of here. Alright, so until then, we'll probably see you guys in Paws Valley, alright? I'm pretty sure I won't be swapping off this one. I should have no problems getting it delivered on time. So, well, we'll see you guys in Paws Valley, right? You guys all have a great night, and we'll see you next time.